things to know about Taylor Swift's Lover era. Lover released on August 23rd, 2019 and had 5 singles: Me, You Need to Calm Down, Lover, The Man, and Cruel Summer. It is her 7th studio album and the first official album that she owned following her split with Big Machine Records. In a 2019 interview with Vogue, Taylor Swift described Lover as a love letter to love in all of its maddening, passionate, exciting, enchanting, horrific, tragic, wonderful glory. During this time period, Taylor Swift also became more politically vocal. In 2018, she penned an Instagram post publicly supporting Democrat Phil Bredesen for the Senate in Tennessee, and you can see this decision being made in her Miss Americana documentary. Originally, she was going to name the Lover album Daylight after the closing track. However, she decided to switch the title to Lover as she felt it fit the themes of the album better. A tour was originally planned for the album called Loverfest, but it was canceled due to the pandemic. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's I Forgot That You Existed. This is the opening track to the Lover album, and it was written with Louis Bell and Adam King Feeney and produced by Bell and Frank Dukes. During the Lover era, she famously said in an interview that you don't have to forgive and forget to move on, and this whole song talks about forgetting that someone who wronged her in the past, existed. There's been much speculation as to who this song could be about. It could be about Kanye West or her ex, Calvin Harris. We got some lyrics that reference the fall of her reputation in 1989, such as "Got out some popcorn as soon as my reps started going down, down, down." This could be an obvious reference to Kanye West or Kim Kardashian. But you also have lyrics such as "Would have been right there front row even if nobody came to show," referring to maybe her ex DJ boyfriend, Calvin Harris. The whole song is designed to be campy and sarcastic, with lyrics such as "Sent me a clear message, taught me some hard lessons, I just forgot what they were." Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. This song was written with Jack Antonoff and Annie Clark and produced with Jack Antonoff. Taylor Swift released Cruel Summer as an official single from the album Lover 4 years after its release due to the increase in popularity from the Eras Tour. Many speculate that this song is about her ex, Joe Alwyn, and the entire theme of the song is about a forbidden or secretive summer romance with lyrics such as "Fever dream high in the quiet of the night," and "So cut the headlights, summer's a knife." Taylor Swift continues her color imagery with the lyrics "It's blue, the feeling I've got," and she often refers to blue in many of her songs, particularly Miss Americana, Paper Rings, Hoax, Afterglow, London Boy, etc. In the iconic Cruel Summer Bridge, she really explores the idea of this being a secretive relationship and how much it's hurting her to keep it a secret, with lyrics such as "I don't want to keep secrets just to keep you, and I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard." Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Lover. Lover was completely self-written and it was produced with Jack Antonoff. In the Lover music video, Taylor Swift references her 1989 bonus track, "You Are in Love," with them dancing inside a snow globe. In the bridge, she says, "With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover." This is essentially her referring back to all of the past breakup and love songs that she's had to write to get to this point where she could write this forever love song. The whole song is about Taylor Swift building a life with this person and them being able to live by their own rules, with lyrics such as "We could leave the Christmas lights up till January, and we could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call." Many believe this song to be about her ex Joe Alwyn, in which many of the songs that are believed to be about him on Lover and Reputation, she talks about a forever love. In this song, she says, "Can we always be this close forever and ever?" And in New Year's Day, she says, "You and me forever." Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's The Man. The Man was written and produced with Joel Little. This is one of a few political songs from the Lover era, and this one is particularly addressing the sexism and patriarchy within the music industry and the entertainment industry as a whole. Throughout her career, Taylor Swift has often been slut-shamed and criticized for the people that she is dating, and she addresses this double standard in Hollywood with the lyrics, "They'd say I played the field before I found someone to commit to, and that would be okay for me to do." In the chorus, she says, "And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, because if I was a man, then I'd be the man," talking about how if any man had achieved the success that she had, they'd often be praised, whereas she is very heavily criticized. In an interview with Vogue talking about the man as a concept, Taylor Swift said, "If I had made all the same choices, all the same mistakes, all the same accomplishments, how would it read, as a man?" Bonus for the Swiftie detectives out there, if you've seen the Man music video, particularly the subway scene, a lot of people draw some inspiration for the karma theory. 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's The Archer. This song was written and produced with Jack Antonoff. Taylor Swift did release The Archer prior to the Lover album release, but she did state that this song was not to act as a single, and she described the song as being the most honest, emotional, vulnerable, and personal track on the album and was meant to show a different side of the Lover album itself. The entire song is talking about her insecurities, specifically within relationships, with lyrics such as easy they come, easy they go, I jump from the train, I ride off alone, I never grew up, it's getting so old. Talking about how in every past relationship, no one has been able to stay around, not even herself. In the lyrics of the chorus, she says, who could ever leave me, darling, but who could stay? Essentially claiming that she doesn't think that she's good enough or worth being stayed behind for or stayed with. But she does end the song with a hopeful note with who could stay, you could stay. Essentially saying that maybe this new partner is willing to stay around with her. I should also add that the archer is the symbol for her zodiac sign. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's I Think He Knows. I Think He Knows was written and produced with Jack Antonoff. This whole song is exploring the sexual tension or the attraction between her and the other person. Many believe this song to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn. You can see this tension explored with lyrics such as his hands around a cold glass make me want to know that body like it's mine. In the bridge, she says, I whisper in the dark, where are we gonna go? I think he knows, implying that he knows that she wants to go home with him. And obviously this song is designed to be very infatuated sort of love with very cutesy lyrics such as he got my heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue. For all the Nashville girlies, this could be referring to Music Row in Nashville. And the entire post-chorus talking about I want you, bless my soul. A very southern saying. Also maybe a Nashville. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. This song was written and produced with Joel Little. Many critics claim that this song is the most political song on the album, and the whole song is a metaphor comparing the American high school experience to Taylor Swift's political disillusionment following the 2018 midterm election. You can see this demonstrated in lyrics such as American glory faded before me, now I'm feeling hopeless, ripped up my prom dress. Her ripping up her prom dress is likely a metaphor for her throwing out any positive notions she may have had about the current political system. In the lyrics, my team is losing, battered and bruising, I see the high fives between the bad guys, is talking about her team or the Democratic side of the party is not doing as well as she would want, and how the Republican side seems to be celebrating these current victories. Just like in The Man, she addresses misogyny and patriarchy. In this song with the lyrics, I'm feeling helpless, the damsels are depressed, boys will be boys then, where are the wise men? Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Paper Rings. This song was written and produced with Jack Antonoff. Many believe that this song is about her ex, Joe Alwyn, and the whole concept of the song can be summed up in the chorus, I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with paper rings. She focuses a lot in the lyrics on her fond memories from the creation of this relationship, such as in verse 1, the moon is high like your friends were the night that we first met, went home and tried to stalk you on the internet. She often references the color blue in songs believed to be about Joe Alwyn, and in this one she says, I'm with you even if it makes me blue, which takes me back to the color that we painted your brother's wall. In a lot of songs, she talks about the secretive, unsure nature of the beginning of her relationship with Joe, such as in Cruel Summer, and you can see that represented in the lyrics, the wine is cold like the shoulder that I gave you in the street, cat and mouse for a month or 2 or 3 in this song. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Cornelia Street. This song is completely self-written, and it was produced with Jack Antonoff. The title of this song is a reference to her former Cornelia Street apartment in New York. New York is a very big motif in all the songs believed to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn. Just like in her song New Year's Day on Reputation, she explores the concept of hoping this will be their forever love and hoping it never ends, in lyrics such as, I'm so terrified of if you ever walk away, I'd never walk Cornelia Street again. Obviously, in songs such as Cruel Summer or Paper Rings, she talks about the unsure, secretive nature of the beginning of their relationship, and in this we have the lyrics, I thought you were leading me on, I packed my bags, left Cornelia Street before you even knew I was gone. In the bridge, she says, you hold my hand on the street, walk me back to that apartment years ago, we were just inside, reminiscing on all the memories from the beginning of their relationship that they had and built while in there. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Death by 1,000 Cuts. This song was written and produced with Jack Antonoff. Taylor Swift has publicly stated that this song was inspired by the Netflix film Someone Great, which explores the aftermath of a breakup. In fact, the director of the movie has also commented that the movie itself was partially inspired by Taylor Swift's music, so full circle. In the first one, she has flashbacks, waking me up, I get drunk, but it's not enough. Within the movie Someone Great itself, the character is constantly getting drunk and having flashbacks reminiscing on her relationship that just ended. With the lyrics, you said it was great love, one for the ages, but if the story's over, why am I still writing pages? Obviously, Taylor Swift has compared love to a story with Love Story and The Story of Us, but also in the movie, the protagonist does continue writing letters to her past relationship. In the bridge, it's Our Songs, Our Films, United We Stand. In the movie, the characters shared a very deep love of music. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's London Boy. This song was written with Jack Antonoff, Cautious Clay, and Mark Anthony Spears, and was produced by Jack Antonoff. This song is believed to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn, who is a Londoner. The song opens up with a quote from Idris Elba on The Late Late Show with James Corden. Obviously, these two were both her co-stars in the movie Cats, which came out during the Lover era. And they are both British, hence London boy. The opening lyrics, I love my hometown as much as Motown, I love SoCal. She has made mention to her love of Motown in the track King of My Heart, also believed to be about her ex Joe Alwyn, with lyrics, salute to me, I'm your American queen, and you move to me like I'm a Motown beat. In the song, she's discussing all these things about London and Londoners that she's beginning to love. She has lyrics in the bridge, stick with me, I'm your queen, like a Tennessee Stella McCartney on the Heath. Stella McCartney is a British fashion designer, and Taylor did a collab with the company during the Love era. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's False God. This song was written and produced with Jack Antonoff. This song is believed to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn, and is once again exploring some of the back and forth or tension in their relationship that she's explored in other songs like The Great War. In both this song and her song from Reputation called Don't Blame Me, she compares this love to be very intoxicating. And the lyrics of the chorus here we have, we might just get away with it, religion's in your lips, we'd still worship, we might just get away with it, the altar is my hips. This is also another very sensual song like Don't Blame Me and Dress from Reputation. Again, demonstrating the back and forth nature. I says, I know heaven's a thing, I go there when you touch me, honey. Hell is when I fight with you, but we can patch it up good. Talking about the fighting and resolution within the relationship. In the lyrics, daring you to leave me just so I can try and scare you, she is once again referring back to how her past trauma and relationships informs her decision making within current relationships, just like in The Archer. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's You Need to Calm Down. This song was written and produced with Joel Little. This is one of her more political songs on the album, like The Man or Miss Americana and Heartbreak Prince. In the first verse, she opens by addressing her haters with lines such as, you are somebody that I don't know, but you're taking shots at me like it's Patron. The second verse acts as a message to all of her LGBTQ plus fans with lyrics such as, why are you mad when you could be glad? Glad spelled like the organization, and then sunshine not the street at the parade, but you would rather be in the dark ages. In the bridge, she continues her message of addressing misogyny within the music industry, and we see you over there on the internet comparing all the girls who are killing it, but we figured out now, we all know now, we all got crowns. In the music video, she cast many popular LGBTQ plus celebrities such as Hayley Kiyoko and the cast of Queer Eye, and she released the song on Trump's birthday as a way to troll him, and she used the whole release of the song to voice support for the equality. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Afterglow. The song was written with Louis Bell and Adam King Feeney, and produced with Louis Bell and Frank Dukes. This is another one of Taylor Swift's songs where she explores anxiety and tension and fights within a relationship, just like in the song The Great War off of Midnights. In songs like The Great War, she takes blame for starting many of the fights within her relationship, with lyrics such as, I blew things out of proportion, now you're blue, put you in jail for something you didn't do. In many of her songs discussing this tension, she talks about how her past relationships heavily affect her mental state within this current relationship, and you see in this chorus, hey, it's all me in my head, I'm the one who burned us down, but it's not what I meant. And in the song, she's looking for reassurance with lines such as, tell me that you're still mine, tell me that we'll be just fine, and she's telling him to, hey, we'll make it through this, and after the fight, we'll meet in the afterglow. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Me, featuring Brendan Urie. The song was written with Joel Little and Brendan Urie, and produced with Joel Little. This song was the lead single for the Lover album, and Taylor Swift is quoted in interviews saying that this song was about embracing your individuality and really owning it. This song acted as a major departure from the Reputation era, which was very dark and moody, into this much lighter, happier pastel era, and when you're watching the music video, you can see a snake disappear into butterflies within it. Like in many songs in the album, she talks about some of the faults that she perceives on herself within a relationship, with lyrics such as, I know I never think before I jump, I know that I went psycho on the phone, I never leave well enough alone. But like with her message about embracing your individuality, you can see it in the pre-chorus, but one of these things is not like the others, like a rainbow with all of the colors. And the chorus starts with, I promise that you'll never find another like me, I'm the only one of me, you're the only one of you, baby, that's the fun of you. So talking about embracing those flaws that she perceives in herself. Here's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's It's Nice to Have a Friend. This song was written with Louis Bell and Adam King Feeney, and was produced with Bell and Frank Dukes. The choir you hear in the background of this song is actually a group of students from the Regent Park School of Music in Toronto, Canada. While the song is called It's Nice to Have a Friend, it's actually exploring a more simplistic, true romantic love with lyrics such as, something gave you the nerve to touch my hand. Or church bells ring, carry me home, rise on the ground, looks like snow, call my bluff, call you babe. This obviously is giving an allusion to a wedding. Many believe this song to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn, with callbacks to songs and Reputation like Gorgeous, with the lyrics, something gave you the nerve to touch my hand, and in Gorgeous she says, and you should think about the consequence of touching my hand in a darkened room, and as callbacks to other songs on Lover. This is the third song on Lover to mention marriage. The other songs are Lover and Paper Rings. There's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's Daylight. This song was solely written by Taylor Swift and produced with Jack Antonoff. This song calls back to her album Red, as well as the song Red with the lyrics, I once believed love would be burning red, but it's golden. Many believe this song to be about her ex, Joe Alwyn. She often refers to him with the color imagery around gold in songs such as In Game, Dancing with Our Hands Tied, and Dress. In the lyrics Back and Forth from New York, Sneaking in Your Bed, we see the reference to Cruel Summer, talking about a sneaky or secretive relationship. And New York, in the song Cornelia Street, she's talking about the time she spent in their New York Cornelia Street apartment. She closes the album with the spoken outro with lines such as, I want to be defined by the things that I love, not by the things that haunt me in the middle of the night, you are what you love, to signal that this is the end or moving past the dark era of Reputation, and consequently the things that haunt me in the middle of the night. Her next autobiographical album after this was There's 5 things to know about Taylor Swift's All of the Girls You Loved Before. This song was written with Louis Bell and Adam King Feeney and was produced with Bell and Frank Dukes. This song is a vault track from the Lover era and was surprise released at the kickoff of the Eras Tour in 2023. In this song, An Invisible String on Folklore, she talks about how her and a partner were destined to be, and lyrics on this song such as Your past and mine are parallel lines, stars all aligned, and they intertwined. In the song, she refers to both her partner's past loves and hers. In the lyrics, cried in the bathroom for some dude whose name I cannot remember now. While this can refer to a couple past loves, she does kick off the Lover album with the song I Forgot That You Existed, which many believe to be about her ex, Calvin Harris. Just like in Daylight, she does refer back to the Red album on this one with lyrics such as Every dead-end street led you straight to me, and in Red she says loving him is like driving a Maserati down a dead-end street.